benvenuti in questo nuovo video di Metal Gear Rising. Mi sono guardato un tutorial su YouTube e dovrei aver capito come si para. Quindi, proseguendo nella trama, dopo aver sconfitto la francese, che era una gran figa, averla ridotta a brandelli, andiamo avanti. Ok, scherzo. Ok, se è giallo non lo posso parare. Quindi quello lo potevo parare, questo no. Ok. Ho fatto una cazzata. Questo lo potevo parare. Mi dava un fastidio. Sono abituato a Nier Automata che puoi schivare. Allora io quando mi fa le prese io resto lì perché sono stronzo. Ecco, questo non lo posso parare. Giallo. Valutazione D. Colpa mia.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Ok, andiamo con più calma, quindi un po' più. Io continuo a tirare dritto, io ce la faccio ad andare dall'altra parte, no? Ah, ma sono per forza costretto a ucciderlo? Ah no, mi dice, non è un obiettivo, mi dice che lui è lì.
Here's the riding I know.
Qua non c'è nulla, si va di là.
Right.
questo è complicato però da capire più che altro, perché io come li attacco quelli lassù? Cioè non penso di essere obbligato ad usare il lanciamissili, avrò qualcos'altro di sto cazzo. Ma non l'ho preso. Delle volte non si capisce bene se lo stai prendendo o no. Nessun danno. Ah, ok. Perché c'è qualcuno dietro? Ma cos'era quel robo? Ma era un mini boss? Ma ha preso un paio di volte, però boh. Che poi no, devo imparare anche come si contrattacca, perché l'ho visto dal video, però non funziona benissimo. Perché io non devo andare incontro così e premere X. La X non serve, per parare basta che vai verso di lui con l'analogico. Flickerando, diciamo, anche non facendo più volte. Quindi per salvare un... Ok, malissimo. Sono andato troppo in là. Che cazzo hanno fatto? Ok, questo era giallo, quindi devo andare a fare il culo io. Ah, ok, vanno in modalità furia e poi si stancano. Ok. Comunque valutazione A. Quindi sto migliorando. Ho fatto una S e una A.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh,
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
yeah, I'm from America. Call me Ryden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja hideout, Ninja man?
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Ah, damn skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, me been live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scum don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a big old dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at the zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all the organ.
Traffico di organi.
Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you? Ha! Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain would get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Oh.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology. So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Dobbiamo sbrigarci. Bene, allora iniziamo ad ascoltare un po' di gente che parla.
I can't believe what they're doing in there. Guess I shouldn't be so surprised, huh?
Guess not.
Are you gonna help them?
No other choice.
I'll try to help look for someplace that might take them in.
Thanks.
Least I can do. Did you want to save your data? All right. Riding.
So
Doc?
these self-repair units in the other cyborgs, they mean they can heal themselves at any time?
Indeed. It is typically a slow process, not much faster than a regular human body heals a wound.
And you didn't think it was a good idea to give me one of these things?
Certainly not. We removed all extraneous options in your case to maximize power and speed, you know.
Healing wounds is extraneous?
Your ability to absorb the nanopaste agent is far more efficient, Raiden. With it, your wounds heal almost instantly.
I know, but...
And a standard repair unit, once depleted, is nothing but an empty shell inside you. Dead weight.
I get that, Doc, but it also means I need to constantly be grabbing them out of enemies.
No, it doesn't. Don't be silly. Simply avoid taking damage and you will be fine.
Yeah, simple.
Prende pure in
Very
giro.
well done, Raiden.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
That Raptor may have been smaller than an Irving, but its potential is simply remarkable. Defeating it is a fine demonstration of your body's abilities.
Well, thanks, Doc. I'm quite happy I'm not dead, too.
How did it feel to fight it?
Well, an Irving has more strength and firepower. But
Indeed. A combination Irving and tripod
Irving e
force would be a
tripod.
formidable foe in any urban warfare scenario. The only problem is cost. A PMC would have to be well funded indeed to even think about acquiring the necessary numbers to make it work. There are situations where an Irving may be overkill, but tripods cannot provide the necessary force.
so the Raptor was built to fill that gap?
Indeed. Its basic design is a streamlined, more compact
Una
version of the
versione più
Irving.
compatta
Furthermore,
dell'Irving.
it uses the same control system as the tripods, which helps keep costs low. It can use standard personnel weaponry as is, and its armor has been componentized. That is to say, The user can expand
può
its
espandere le sue
defensive
capacità
capability
difensive alla
as needed. It's
necessità.
fit for standard military operations, anti-terror
Anche le
missions,
regolari ronde.
even regular patrol
vedi?
and police duty. A most admirable jack of all trades. Adorable too, wouldn't you say?
Not the first word that comes to mind.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I can't help but marvel at it. There's no need to be jealous, though. Your body...
Yeah,
How is Wolf?
hard to say just yet.
Good, good.
He seems happy enough, but I don't know. Maybe he's just being directed by his programming to behave that way.
And what is wrong with that? If something you do for someone else is appreciated, it makes you happy. It's a perfectly normal reaction, one that applies whether you're man or machine, and whether or not you have intelligence.
I guess so.
When you watch a film, does it not make you happy when good things happen to the heroes in the end?
I'm not seeing the connection.
Well, those heroes are not really happy. They're just following a script written by someone else. The actors have human intelligence, but the characters themselves do not. It is a facade, an imitation, and yet we still feel an emotional connection. It does not matter that it is make-believe. Now, I certainly don't know whether the AI you encountered in the past was neuro or not, but Wolf most certainly is. And with a neuro AI, it is not so simple as working off a set computer program. You can define intelligence however you like, but personally, I see no reason not to say Wolf has it. It possesses a neuro AI structurally similar to the human brain. It has learned enough of the world around it to be capable of human speech. Truly, an astounding artificial intelligence is at work here. One, I suspect, could make for substantial business opportunity. Think of the possibilities, Raiden. What do you think a truly intelligent
Davvero
I'll let
intelligenti
you
per il
know if I
mondo.
think of anything.
How is your eye, Raiden?
Great. My sight's perfectly balanced
Sto
between both
facendo tutti i
eyes.
dialoghi che non
I
ho
think my
fatto
vision's
finora.
improved, actually.
Quite right, quite right. Your eye patch house is an artificial compound eye unit. The unit contains over 200 million solid-state image sensors, each with its own individual lens.
200 megapixels, huh? Doesn't sound like all that much.
More than sufficient for the application. A human's optic nerve has only about 1 million fibers, you know. Were we to add more sensors, your perceived vision would not improve. There's only so much modern image compression technology can do.
Huh. So I shouldn't expect any more dramatic improvements to my eyesight?
No, your brain would no longer be able to process any more visual information in real time. Still, compared to previous ACEs, yours has 1.4 times the resolution and a superior compression algorithm.
It may only result in a slight perceived change, but it could wind up making the difference during a mission.
Regrettably, I have not had enough time to develop a new eyeball unit just yet. Thus, I have cut out the ability to deploy the ACE unit separately and simply installed it on a fixed eye patch.
Works for me. If I was using an eye unit, I wouldn't see any better than a regular human.
Ah, but remember, the human
Perché non è
eye
molto
is so
più
much
di un
more
semplice
than a simple
ricettore di
light
luce.
receptor. They play a vital role in person-to-person communication.
Prima o dopo ne sentirei la
Stuff like
mancanza.
that's important for some tasks, sure. And with less moving parts, the lower the chance of something going...
Well, I'm very pleased to hear.
I can worry about how I look.
Un'altra scena.
You have anything more on these cyborgs?
Only what we went over in your briefing. If you had been paying attention, standard military-grade cyborgs.
Standard, con fibri di muscoli, nanotubi carbonici, integrati con credibili tempi di risposta, produzione di energia, utilizzati correttamente, più possiedono probabilmente abilità extrasensoriali, infrarossi, possono respirare.
Not all cyborgs you face will be the same, of course. Of course, you have the very latest science has to offer. A typical cyborg.
If you do say.
No, I realize combat is about more than the equipment. One must determine a course of attack or defense and execute on a moment's notice. Reaction cyborg enhancements.
Agreed.
Ok, Wolf.
Let me ask you something. What do you think you're doing here? I mean, why are you working with me?
Because I choose to. I owe a debt, and I wish to repay it.
A debt, huh? How human of you.
I contest that statement. Many humans possess little or no sense of
Nessun
obligation
senso
at all,
dell'obbligo.
and many are entirely willing to trample
Il
their
loro
fellow
prossimo per
man
vantaggio
for personal
personale.
gain.
Sì,
I
bravo.
know. But is that it?
Ti offri di seguirmi e di metterti a repentaglio
put
solo
yourself
per
at
quello?
risk just because of that? What do you think of what I'm doing here, for example?
A delicate question. I do find it difficult to rationalize your mission to rescue the children. If you wish to save children in need, there are hundreds of millions of others equally in need.
Thanks for the support.
However, we must still
Ancora
uncover
scoperto
the
le
full
delle
extent
attività
of
di
Desperate, and
Desperado.
as such, it is meaningless to
Ciò che è meglio
debate
senza
best
avere informazioni sufficienti.
So, you were under Miss Strauss' command all this time?
I originally took orders from Sundowner, but not for long. As a novelty,
Sono durato con Mistra, l'ha visto più potenziale in me.
unknown. However, she apparently enjoys the company of dogs. She demanded 100% obedience.
She was looking for
That I cannot say.
Ho ancora la
I
linea
still
nella
have
comunicazione
my
con gli umani.
ability
Le
to
mie
read
abilità di leggere
emotions
emozioni
not
non
explicitly
espresse
expressed by
esplicitamente
speech is lacking.
carente.
Let me ask you something. What I mean,
I
I know. What do you
if you how and
Hey, Doc, can I recharge off any cyborg? Even a non-military?
A pedestrian cyborg? I very much doubt you.
Against the rules of engagement, I know.
In theory, then. No, I would doubt very much. Even from those that opted for complete body
A
replacement.
causa di
due to
infortuni, malattie,
inductor.
eccetera.
Ah, yes, your question. No, extracting MCF. Most
Improbabile, la maggior parte dei
non-military
potenziamenti militari usando
polymer muscle
prima
fiber
è una
that is
generazione
a
rispetto alla
carbon
nostra,
nanotube
giustamente.
would be a bit
Non dai
much
la
for
tecnologia
anyone who
migliore ai
wished to lead a
civili.
normal, and polymer systems can be powered by recharged organic muscle fiber, which allows extraction of nutrients from the bloodstream. Does exist, but it requires artificial blood for sufficient power output. This so-called white blood requires regular dialysis and was mostly phased out once cyborg technology became mainstream. True, some use cultivated
Del
muscle
tessuto
tissue
coltivato
to
per
take
prendere il
nourishment from the
nutrimento dal
body's natural
flusso
bloodstream. Of
sanguigno.
course, natural musculature or no, if the body is equipped with a ceramic...
Can't get energy from non-military cyborg.
Well, one moment, I have...
Thanks, Doc.
So, as I was saying, there are many different... Now, first and foremost, military cyborgs are
Sono
generally full
solitamente
body
delle
conversions.
conversioni
You mean as
corporee
opposed to
militari.
partials?
Yes, as opposed to just grafting on an arm or leg, where a myoelectric prosthesis would serve. As I have said, for the general public, these
Queste
full body
conversioni
replacements
corporee
are quite
complete sono
rare.
abbastanza rare,
Quite
decisamente
rare. Only
rare.
in cases of extreme injury
Infortuni
or ill. In
estremo,
any case,
ok?
most pedestrian
Un
cyborgs
arto
are no
artificiale o
more
due,
than
li
an
chiamano
arm.
Doctor,
parziali.
I know.
Partials enhancements are not designed to meet the rigors of military. A pair of synthetic
Un paio di braccia
arms
sintetiche
attached to
attaccate a
an
un corpo
organic
organico non
body
possono
cannot
essere a
match the
livello
power
di quelle
output
attaccate a un
on a
cyborg
full body
completo.
conversion.
Giustamente,
Also, armors the
perché
entire soldier
ci
against
rompiamo
stray
noi.
ordnance and minor this is
A
why
differenza di
wounded
una
contractors
struttura
most
interamente
often
in
opt for the
ferro.
works rather than simply replacing the lost limb.
I hear it's why most of Maverick's cyborgs had it done. Anyway.
Of course, there is the rather civilian life as
La
a
vita civile come sai può
can be,
essere complicata, come sono sicuro tu puoi
complex for the
testimoniare, ma per il
field.
campo di battaglia uomo e
Man,
metallo, capacità oltre il naturale del corpo umano e una bellezza funzionale.
Both lie in the eye. Machine
Gli
implants
impianti
can
artificiali
also
possono anche
restore lost
ripristinare la
vision
vista,
and
ludidi
hearing.
perduti
And
qua.
such options have become standard in most military.
Yeah, no matter how hard I'm hit.
Of course, everything has its limits. Do not let your high threshold for pain.
E responsabile, ricevuto. Kearney, altro no.
By the way, I didn't know you spoke.
I've got the US
Devo
Army
ringraziare
defense.
l'esercito
I was in a
americano
group
per
called
quello.
Foxhound.
Anche se non è mai esistito sulla carta. Eravamo isolati dagli altri soldati, giochi infiniti di
I heard about
addestramento e
that.
revisione.
It's not like it was all VR though. Special forces guys needed
I ragazzi, in realtà virtuali, i ragazzi dei servizi hanno bisogno, quindi ho ricevuto tutto l'addestramento base, incluso le lezioni di lingua.
the Afghan village set up at Fort Polk.
The Afghan village?
They built a mock urban area
Un'area
on a
urbana a
base in
Fasuli in una base della Louisiana a
training,
scopo
but it was a hell of a lot more
d'addestramento.
realistic than the VR. Nothing compared to cyborg training though. Having it jacked right in like that.
They say it's so realistic now you can feel your blade cutting through flesh.
No, porco dinci, io ho detto di sì, vabbè.
You know much about Guyana, Courtney?
Not really.
Molto.
I
So il
know
nome, ma
they-
non chiedermi
You
cosa sia.
haven't even tried the food?
Nope. No research trips this time. I'm looking now though. Looks like a lot of their diet is
Dieta
seafood. It's a
consiste in
small coastal-
pesce,
a lot of
piccola
their dishes use
nazione,
Indian spices.
spezie
That's how-
Fish
indiane.
with curry, huh? But maybe you could finish reading all about the food there after the mission.
Huh? Oh, it just, you know, came up.
Right.
Ah, ok.
Well, let me know.
It just popped up in the search results. Say, Raiden, where?
The sombrero?
L'ho preso in un
Picked it up
negozio
at
di
a souvenir.
souvenir.
Also,
when you're on a scout mission.
È importante indossare i vestiti giocali per mentalizzarsi al movimento. Sembra proprio un cantante mariachi. Ce li facciamo tutti questi. Ma io voglio leggere tutto. In fretta, un po' più in fretta. Come? Beh, voglio dire che il sombrero fa parte del costume dei mariachi.
The guy at the shop told me I'd look just like a local.
Yeah, a local. Look, you might see a lot of
Molti
Mexican
messicani
men
indossano
wearing
i sombrero durante le loro
sombreros,
attività giornaliere, ma nulla del
nothing
genere.
like
Preferiscono
that.
cose più semplici e
Something not all that
compatte.
different from
Ha un
cowboy
cappello da
hats in the Old
cowboy.
Are you sure?
I don't know if it's true or not, but I have heard one thing. Of course, cowboy hats come in all shapes and sizes, so you can't really say a specific one.
Volevo capire perché incuriosivo così tanto la gente del posto.
Wasn't the hat.
Ok.
By the
No.
way, Raiden, have you ever eaten?
Oh, like that?
Well, that's too bad. You really ought to try.
Yeah, but it's from a cactus, right? Doesn't...
Not at all.
Per niente, è
It's
tipo la carne
kind
delle
of like
foglie
the
di
flesh
aloe
of aloe
vera.
vera leaves,
O un po'
or
come le
the
alghe
seaweed used in
usate
Japanese
nella
cooking.
cucina
You can eat
giapponese.
nopales as is in a
Così come sono in
salad,
un'insalata, farli soffriggere e farli
saute
saltare in
them,
padella
stir-fry
con una
with steak,
bistecca, mettere in età cose...
Tell me about it. I got hooked after Boris took me to this one Mexican restaurant. After that, I just had to learn more. Ooh, for example, they're really low in... They also have lots of soluble and insoluble fiber, which not only promotes... It's packed with healthy stuff, too, like vitamins B and...
Okay. So how does it taste?
Huh?
Never mind. Probably can't capture any food down. My muscles...
Well, you can still eat.
Yep.
So, how about we all go out for Mexican ones? Food's a lot more than just an energy...
With that...
Boris.
We've got kids being held inside this lot. I'm getting them out of there.
Copy that. I will discuss with NGO what to do with them afterward.
What are you
Ok.
thinking?
Well, this is difficult. I
Organizzazione
imagine
non
these are
governativa,
homeless
non
children,
parlerà, ok.
taken from streets. Likely they have no home to return to. We could look for adoptions in US, but some of these kids may be...
Yeah. Wasn't the guys at the relief center were always worried I'd...
They almost also imagine this is why rescue was not part of our contract. The human rights NGOs,
Per i
they
diritti
know
umani
they can't
sanno
rescue them
che non
all.
possono
But we
salvarli
can't just
tutti,
sit
non
here and
possiamo
let them
starcene
pull
qui a
kids to
rigirarci i
pieces.
pollici mentre li fanno a pezzi.
And
Su
for
questo sono
now, rescue
d'accordo.
the children. We'll work...
Copy that.
Penseremo più tardi a cosa fare. Kevin, te che mi dici?
Someone from her past. Any idea who that could have...
None. I checked her file again, couldn't find a thing. Definitely not Dolzaev. Probably...
No. The way she put it, it didn't sound like any... Maybe someone involved in backing Desperado.
If
Porta
so,
disperata.
sounds like they're providing more than just finance.
That'd be bad. People willing to die for their leaders aren't so easy
Non è
to
così
predict.
facile
Yeah,
da
but
prevedere.
other than the wins,
Ma a parte i
Desperado's
Winzi, i cyborg di
cyborgs are all
Desperado
just
sono
hired. They're
tutti
probably
mercenari.
emotion suppressed with nanos or drugs or whatever, but that's about it.
Andiamo avanti, che mi sono anche rotto di parlare e basta.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
Ok.
It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Dimmi che devo farlo. No, ok, qua non cambia niente, questo non posso cambiare. Sto solo distruggendo un secondo queste cose perché voglio vedere a quante parti posso arrivare. Posso arrivare a infinite parti più o meno. Qua a terra non ci posso passare, ok. Posso utilizzarla? Come la si usa? L'idea che il trasporto di fare una fodera con foglie metalliche ritirata per mantenere la temperatura nella scatola, ma ulteriormente di proteggere il contenuto della visione infrarossi, ciò la rende un ottimo posto per nascondersi dai chiari dei confermi. E come si usa? Non ha funzionato benissimo. Ah, non posso scappare ulteriormente, ok. Ma perché non vai mai? Ok. Ma tu quanto sai? Come fai ad essere ancora lì? Ok. Vai. Ma siete tutti? Come cazzo? Ok. Questo è stato un altro, ok. Non lo so, io mi sento incastrato, oserei dire. Oserei dire che bestemmio perché